Guys, ako na ba or natin nakalimtan ron? O may boto nun sa?
Naday, pakulbo sa ko do sa guwa jud ba?
Pero nga naman busy kay sila niya. Chill kayo to.
Sugod na ba ito ako ba, ani?
Correlated summative test gingon ni sir?
Sure, ayaw lang kung bukay ba na. Basin sa uban na ang section ng test. Or appeal punta.
Guys! Asa mic, uy! Guys! Nangutana ko speaker section. Naunta man eh. Guys! Nangutana ko speaker section ba? Hingon daw sila na mag-quiz daw tatanan. Hingon si sir.
Nawa na. Naon sa oras ah. After lunch, doon breakal.
Ay, kaya rin na, ito na ba ngayon? Tapos i-test na to.
Determining a reference angle with a given angle.
Sige. Dunga na nagud tagtuon tanan good. We're all in this together.
Sige, pero before ta mag-practice solve og mga problems, ato sa ini review unsa jud ni about ang determining the reference angle of a given angle. So, what is a reference angle? A reference angle is the angle that a given angle makes with the x-axis, regardless of where the angle ends. That is, regardless of the location of the terminal side of the angle. The reference angle measures the closest distance to that terminal side to the x-axis. The Cartesian plane is divided into 4 infinite regions which are called quadrants. Numbering starts to the upper right quadrant where both coordinates are positive and goes in an anti-clockwise direction. These quadrants help us in determining the reference angle. Sige, so since yun naman ta, start na tag-practice og solve og mga problems.
Sige, kasi may unang mo tudlo.
Ay, kami lang ni Kay.
We will be determining a reference angle for the given angle. The reference angle is the acute angle whereby the terminal side of the given angle is the x-axis. So, let's go ahead and start sketching this angle in standard position. So, here in the initial side of the angle, we will rotate counterclockwise, 121 degrees. So, if we rotate from here to here, that's going to be 180 degrees. So now we'll have to rotate another 41 counterclockwise. Now the terminal side of our angle would be somewhere in this position. So the acute angle formed by the terminal side and this x-axis would be the angle here. And the measure of this would be the reference angle.
So if this is 180 and we rotate it to 41 degrees more, then 41 degrees is our references angle. So to indicate the references angle, we often use theta prime, and again that's 41 degrees. The reason why references angle are important is because if this angle here is an angle in one of our special references triangles like 30, 60, or 45, we can construct the references triangle by sketching a perpendicular from the x-axis to the terminal side, and we can use this references triangle to determine the trig function values.
Answer mo?
Sige guys, kami na pa'y matudlo. So how about we try to find the reference angle of a negative angle? Let's try a negative 240 degrees angle. This angle is found in quadrant 2. So the first thing we have to do is to find its coterminal angle, and this is by adding negative 240 and 360. If we add 360 to the negative angle, we will get 120 degrees. Thus, this angle right here is the coterminal angle, which is equal to 120 degrees.
Now that we know that this angle is found in quadrant 2, we will now find its reference angle. We'll minus 180 degrees minus 120 degrees, which will result to 60 degrees. Thus, the reference angle is 60 degrees. And you can see clearly in the angle here, 60 degrees.
Okay ra? Kaya raman ata, di man kayo lisod ang topic.
Beh, kami sa matulog ni Libby. para masabtan dyan na to ang topic na unsa mag-prepare. Hi, good morning. Thank you very much for joining our study group. Now let's just go straight to the problem.
In this problem of determining the reference angle from a given angle, we need to follow two simple steps. First, we have to identify which quadrant where the given angle lies. Second, we use the formula of the quadrant in order to find the reference angle. Here is Leonard to show you how to solve this problem.
So the problem is, if we have 214 degrees as our given angle, what is our reference angle? We need to identify first the quadrant where the given angle is located. So refer to this chart. What do we notice? Is it a clock? Is it complex math? Or is it a circle with numbers? If you notice that this looks like a complex math and a circle with numbers, then you're right. Our given angle is 214 degrees, and we know that this angle is sandwiched in between 210 degrees and 225 degrees. So our given angle lies on the third quadrant. The next step is to know what formula should we use to find our reference angle. Now, observe this picture. What do we see? Is it a fish or the formulas we use to find our reference angles? 214 degrees. It is located in the third quadrant. We know that. And the formula we see to find our reference angle is what? It is our given angle subtracted to 180 degrees. And now we solve, but not in a normal way. To really understand this problem, we refer to Pac-Man. Now, our given angle is 214 degrees. So if there are 214 balls in a floor, and Pac-Man only ate 100, so if Pac-Man only ate 180 of them before getting caught by a ghost, how many balls does Pac-Man have left before completing the floor? So, Pac-Man ate 180 balls. And we solve. So we have 4 here and 11. And then we got 3. And we have, and we bring that, and we have 34 balls remaining. Meaning, if our angle is 214 degrees, its reference angle is 34 degrees. Very simple.
To conclude, in order to determine our reference angle from a given angle, we first identify the quadrant and use the given formula to get our reference angle. In this problem, 214 degrees is our given angle, so we minus it to 180 degrees and we get our reference 34 degrees. Nyara din na test ani. Hala, hapit na ra ba time?
Tudlo na ni Arish kay para sure na kita sa atong answer sa test.
We already talked about finding the reference angle and also finding it with coterminal angles in the third quadrant. Now, in this example, we'll talk about how to find the reference angle on the fourth quadrant.
Now, to review, we know that the Cartesian plane has 4 quadrants. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they all move counterclockwise. Now, if we have the given of 332 degrees, what will be its reference angle? To find out, we have to subtract 332 with 360 degrees. Why is that? Why is it? Well, 360 degrees is a full circle. Now our given is 332 degrees. It is like this. To find this part, the reference angle, we must find the difference between 360 degrees and 302 degrees. The result is 28 degrees. And that is our reference angle.
To conclude, if the given angle is placed on the fourth quadrant, we would use 360 degrees to subtract with the given angle to find the reference angle.
Okay na doy. Kasabot ang tanan sa.
Sige, sakto ra sad kay time na ra ba?
Guys, padung na si Sir.
Unta nakasabot na siya mo tanan sa topic. Kamo, nakasabot rapod mo?